What do you call a Spanish streaker? G'day guys, what's cracking? To Aussie here again. So it's that time of the month once again at KFC. That's right, babies. We're going back to visit the Colonel once again. And there's something that I'm super juiced to try. It's something new. It's called the Zinger Banh Mi roll. Oh yeah, baby. I can't wait to wrap me laughing gear around this one and give it a red hot crack. Now, price-wise, $9.95. Pretty much a standard thing for these sort of things like wraps and rolls and whatnot. And I'm thinking I might get a combo with sips and a drink, $13.95. So folks, that's what's on the agenda today. I can't wait to give this thing a red hot crack and see what it's all about. So folks, I'm going to head in, grab the goods, and I'll circle back to you with the KFC Zinger Banh Mi roll. Oh yeah, baby. Let's get it. Rightio. Time to see what all the hype's about. And if there ain't any, maybe we'll create some. First up, as I said, I got a combo. Got the chips. Oh, no escapees for a change. You'll love to see it. Gotta have a chip. Chips ain't bad. Although, having said that, let me say this. A little bit on the salty side. Not so much the seasoning side. Anywho, they ain't too bad. I remember there was a time when I used to bag KFC chips. I think I've had that many now. I'm just so used to them. I'm loving them. Now, you're the star of the show. The KFC Zinger Banh Mi. Gotta say, it ain't as long as I thought it would be. Now, I could have made a critical mistake sitting here in the car doing this, because if it's anything like the actual thing that it's supposed to be, like, you know, I know it's not going to be the actual traditional. For a start, it's not pork, but you can get chicken ones. Those of you who do know will know that. But what I'm getting at here is, if it's a crispy roll, there could be... That's a bloody magpie. I don't know if you can hear that. He's up on the roof pecking away. He wants my chips. Anyway, if it's a crunchy roll, which it doesn't seem to be too crunchy, it's got a little bit to it. There could be a lot of crumbage all over the car. Let's open it up and have a squeeze. So that's it in all its glory. We got Zinger fillet. They're supposed to be what they're calling banh mi mayo and supercharged sauce. Of course, that's some sort of Vietnamese slaw. That's a Zinger fillet cut in half, the usual sort of thing. Is that a piece of chili? Let's hope so. You know what? I ain't going to eat that yet. I think, well, actually, it could be capsicum, but you wouldn't think so. I think it's a bit of chili. So I don't want to get this all over my fingers. That's your supercharged sauce, of course. Let's wrap it back up, or flip it back over, and give it a red hot crack. Rightio, we're going in. I got to say, it makes that zinger look like the chicken's a lot, but the roll ain't that big. That's why it looks like so much. But if you put that together, it probably is a decent sized zinger fillet. Anywho, enough jabbering. Go off the thick side. Let's do it. So on first bite, all I'm really copying is Zinger and supercharged sauce. I might have got a bit of that chili. Oh, there he is. Going on the back. Do some bird shooting. It looks like that thing from the arcade walking back and forward. They know me because I park here a bit. They probably think, oh, we might get something to eat today. They hardly ever do. Anywho, there it goes again. That's so funny. Anywho, it's pretty hot. I'll give it that much. So far, so good. Now, when I say hot, I'm meaning spicy, very spicy. Getting some of that slaw stuff now. It's supposed to have cucumber, carrot, and that sort of thing in it. I am getting a bit of that cucumber kind of vibe. I do have to say I am liking it. Oh, it got stuck in my throat then. I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good. That is a bloody chili, you can tell by the shape. Let's give it a crack. It's a chili, but it didn't have the seeds in it. Yeah, I'm getting that hotness now. If I had the seeds with that, that would have been knocking my socks off, that's for sure. Anywho, it looks good. It tastes good. The only thing I can fault it is, I reckon it should have more of the slaw in it. But for what it is and what it costs, I'm down with it. I like it. I've got to go once more. But is it too spicy? Not for me. Once again, it's one of those times, if you're not too keen on the old spice, you probably won't like it too much. You probably will not float your boat, but I like it. I like a bit of spice in my life. You know how I like to spice up my life. So, $9.95 was a bit shrimpy. I thought it was going to be bigger, like as far as length. So, for $9.95 for value, I'm actually going to give it 3.5 stars out of 5 for value. Taste, I'm liking it. I'm going to give it 4.5. Now, with that being said, today's beveragino is a solo, and I've got a very hot mouth and a bloke-sized thirst at the moment. Original lemon, proudly brought to you by the Colonel. Let's crack it open. Do a little porridge as we do. And I might tell you a couple of jokes, folks, if you're still hanging in there. I know a lot of you have absconded by now, but we'll tell a few jokes. Almost forgot. Nostravia. So, what's the difference between outlaws and in-laws? In-laws are wanted. Got that wrong. Start again. You probably figured out how it goes, Neil. So, what's the difference between outlaws and in-laws? Outlaws are wanted. Want to hear another one? I got 3 of them for you. Strap yourself in. What do you call a Spanish streaker? Senor Willie. I like that one. That's a doozy. Anywho, next one. Why did the cross-eyed teacher get fired? Because he couldn't control his pupils. Muhahaha. So, folks, that's enough of the corny jokes. This guy, if you like your spice and want to spice your life up, you got the Zinger taste, the supercharged sauce, of course, and there's even a few bits of chili in there. So it's a doozy. It's nice and spicy in a good way. I would highly recommend giving it at least a one-off and see what you think. And there's a few other things on the secret menu and whatnot. So, folks, that's your offering from the Colonel. This, to me, is the main thing, the big one. I'm liking it. We'll definitely have it again. And you know what? You can actually go in there with the option of putting bacon and cheese on it as well, if you wish to. I may even do that. We might pimp one out. So anyway, folks, I'm going to scoff the rest of this. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. And stay fresh. And it is quite fresh too. It's a winner.